Hi guys, welcome to my first YouTube video. Today we're going to be making Caribbean potato salad. I hope you enjoy the video. Let's get started. So first I have a bag of Irish potatoes. I got them at my local supermarket and I'm going to take a few of them out into the sink. And then what we're going to do, we're going to wash them and then we're going to peel them. What you're gonna do is scrub away as much dirt as possible. There's some companies that don't bother to wash away the dirt when they reap the potatoes, and I noticed that a lot of Jamaican supermarkets sell the potatoes as if they're fresh out of the ground, so I just try to scrub away as much dirt as possible. Next, I'm going to take a small knife and peel the potatoes and remove the skin. If you see your potatoes with a blemish like this one, you kind of want to just cut in like a little burrow, if you call it. Cut around in a circular motion, and then you're going to take the knife and dig it out. That way you don't have to waste the potato by slicing off a big chunk of it. I'm going to just continue peeling these until I've gotten through to all of the potatoes I have there in the sink. Now for this step, I take one of my plastic containers. You can use a regular bowl if you want to. And then I'm gonna chop my potatoes into small pieces. I usually just cut in halves and then I cut in quarters and then I just cut them into smaller bits. I don't like the big chunks of potatoes, inside my potato salads. If you're not that neat like me, you can just chop away, cut it any way you want. If you want to cut them into small bits, into large bits, doesn't really matter. It's based on how you like it. Now that we're almost done, you want to kind of clear your board so that you don't have an accident. So just take the excess potatoes and put in the containers. And then I'm going to just speed this video up so that, I can finish cutting away the potatoes and you don't have to sit and watch me cutting 3, 4 potatoes. Now, a lot of persons don't do this, but I'm Caribbean and I wash my meat and I wash my vegetables. I think when you wash your vegetables, or in this case potatoes, you get off all of that extra starch, you know what I mean? And I just do this. This video is made on Christmas Eve, so I'm actually gonna cover this and put it in the fridge, but you can skip this step if you're not gonna prep for an event. Next, I'm going to put my potatoes to boil. You want to leave it for 30 minutes and check it every couple of minutes and boil it on medium heat. I'm using a spoon here, but you can really use a fork and kind of pierce the potatoes every couple of minutes to see if they're soft. And what is a good potato salad without an egg? So instead of boiling my eggs separately, I just save water and I put it in my potato pot. Now we're going to move on to the big dogs. These are the things that are going to make your potato salad amazing. So I started off with some salt, as you saw earlier. This is some black pepper that I got at the supermarket. Guys, that price is in JMD. Please don't freak out. I'm going to refill this bottle because it's kind of empty. There we go. Next, I'm going to use my mayonnaise. Also going to use some onion, some green peppers, some paprika, and also some honey mustard. Most importantly, I have some detox water for myself. Now this is a very advanced part of making a potato salad. I'm just kidding, guys. What I'm doing here is I'm actually cutting my green peppers into small pieces. You want to cut them as small as possible because some persons don't like to bite into big chunks in their potato salad. You're gonna do the same for your onions as well, but I have this trick that I use, and I cut 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then I turn my onion the other way, and then I do the same thing, and then I'm gonna take my knife and cut it sideways, and what that does is it gives me diced onions. Have you ever tried this before? Let me know in the comment section. It's something that I always do instead of cutting my onions and then trying to dice them up. So I'm gonna just speed up this video until I'm done cutting away, and then I'll be back in a minute. So I had some mixed vegetables that I bought. You can use canned mixed vegetables, but I prefer the bagged ones because they are way more crunchier. And what I did here is I drained off the waters of my potatoes and I'm allowing it to cool. I also added some green peppers and onions while it's still hot because this allows them to soften up. Next, I peeled my boiled eggs and I'm gonna cut it also into small pieces. Cut, and then I add it to my potato salad as well. I'm gonna add my mixed vegetables. By now the potato is cool. Now it's time to add your seasoning. So I'm gonna start with some black pepper and I'm gonna sprinkle it over the top. I don't want to put too much, so I'm just gonna lightly sprinkle. And then after I add my black pepper, I'm gonna add 2 pinches of salt. You don't want your potato salad to be too salty, and that's also not good for you. After I added my salt, I'm going to go ahead and take up my paprika, and for this you want to give it a light sprinkle. Paprika is very red and you don't want a red looking potato salad. Next, I'm going to add my honey mustard and my mayonnaise. I added about 3 tablespoons of mayonnaise and then about half tablespoon or so of honey mustard. And then I'm gonna mix this up. For this step though, I would have preferred to use a spatula, so the next time I'm making this, I'm definitely gonna use a spatula. So if you're watching this video and you have a spatula at home, it's way easier. It keeps the sides of your bowls clean and it's easier to stir. Next, I'm gonna add a little bit more mayo and a little bit more honey mustard, and at this point what you're doing is you're gonna add taste, and you keep it going until you get your desired flavor. I added a little bit more black pepper and a little bit more paprika, and then I'm gonna go ahead and mix again. I don't know if I'm the only one who does this, but I actually add parsley to almost every single thing that I cook. It doesn't necessarily do anything for the flavor in some cases, but in other cases I just like seeing it in my food. Guys, the spoon was getting out of hand, so I had to go and get my spatula. But I made this dish on Christmas Day. Me and my partner had it. It was absolutely amazing. We had it with some rice and peas, some baked chicken, some ham. But that's it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care. Bye, guys.